Talking Point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Yes, Fambule, welcome back to yet another very, very, very important segment where they come up from. We Talking Point community. As always, we get interesting issues then for talk on. One of the issues we get for can look at today, better one. Now the trip of President Bio, now the UN General Assembly. And fortunately for we get in touch with Mohamed Bangura, where the government can go for go serving the capacity of the opposition APC. In fact, we'll see that today from the chief minister out in Ela. Anyway, with the Kande, with the Shona Dande. And also, we go look at the Ministry of Energy, then say they don't get additional funds, money for looking into the electricity problem, we don't cause so much disruption at the country. And we go also look at police brutality. Of course, say there is a video making rounds on the social media. We will try for look into that and the better one. And also, as always, that journalists would expose things then about lack of maintenance of public assets. Instead, don't pull another video. Again, this time around is so shocking and disappointing. And we'll go look at some videos that would make rounds on social media. And again, we'll also look at the chief minister. It don't be among the 100 influential people in the world, Times Magazine. What in this mean? All this and more, and perhaps the most important part, of course, know the engagement. I like the conversation, I like the contribution, I like the ideas. This then they keep the platform alive, then they make we learn from una. Not so we know for today talk. Una say for talk to una messages there, even when we open the calls, now for una say get way for send una ideas there. And to be honest, una ideas thinking so brilliant, thinking so makes sense that we cannot afford for missing. So we will continue on that day. If you are the first in this for join we, this program we call on Komon-Tok. And they come up from the Komon-Tok community, Komon-Tok platform community. Now, we want for let you be part of this community in an open mind. We're not there for celebrate any political party. We're there for celebrate Salon. And the people will get them very strong in passing information. So please, if you aren't joined, we consider for subscribe first, because at the first thing and you need for subscribe first. And make sure say share, because yeah, it is share. If you not share with the friend who knows with the, if you go you not go find anyway. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so Fambule, now we know waste time. Look straight to then very very important issues here. We can't just now for look into the issue. We can.
One platform for news every day now we country alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TTPTV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big country. We breeze not a shit. TTPT.
All right, so Famule, the first thing first, Mohamed Bangura, the minority leader, as how the parliament put on, the acting minority leader in the parliament, go join we, but later. Right now, we don't talk like 30 minutes ago. It then at one place currently with President Bio, who said the lecture. So immediately after that program, they end. They go give you the attention. They go explain to you what's in the purpose of Ingo be part of the entourage. Waiting they don't put for Salon. Waiting if Naingo on your own or you represent APC. So we're going to ask a lot of questions anyway. So I think from now, like 1 hour 30 minutes, hopefully Mohamed Bangura will join we. But as always, we get other things for talk on, so we go straight to the thing the way we already know highlight here. Now, but first, I think Lord will show Fambule. I think a lot of people that don't see this video, but Lord just see some of the caption where Solomon Jamiru, the press secretary, put where they talk about President Bill in trip na UN. Lord, just look at this one brief, they'll come to the other side.
Today we just get a high-level conversation, and we get President Julius Maada Bio, we get Antonio Guterres, the United Nations Secretary General, we get Dennis Francis, when at the President of the General Assembly, 78th session, and indeed important for make the leaders then talk about protecting education because education they're under attack. At the last GA, Fambule members say President Julius Maada Bio, now him be co-chair the Transform Education Summit test. And the reason we make Antonio Guterres invite him for co-chair with him, now because then consider him for be the champion for foundational learning. We see what President Julius Maada Bio they do in education in Sierra Leone. Today 3.1 million Pikin them, they benefit from free quality education. Today Pikin they not they pay tuition fee, the mama them, the parents they not they pay for tuition fee, core textbooks and exercise books, and government they invest. So President Bio really come and lend a own perspective, a own national perspective to the discourse on protecting education from attack, and a call on the global leaders. And he say, he say education for be a priority, and all leaders in the world for stand in solidarity with children them and make sure say we create safe spaces for we picking them.
All right, so that was Solomon Jamiru. Family, allow the share, no? Load the share, please. Load the share. Lord, put something up again. The High Courts, the High Courts, Justice Andre Fisher don't pull a statement on the case against. Let's just put on the screen on and see. It all join, say, of course, there was a clear date with them, we don't set see Dr. Samuel Kamara for go back na court, but Justice Fisher don't give a new adjournment date in the case will relate to Samura Kamara. That's not the see. The matter was adjourned to 27. This, as I say, it put a lot just read on. It say, owing to the pressing court's commitment, this matter will now be re-adjourned. Justice Fisher said in a notice, the High Court judge further notified lawyers and accused person that the matter will now sit on daily basis, including Saturdays if necessary, until completion. It said that the court will not entertain any further adjournment except in exceptional circumstances. So he said whether they don't push and sooner to this date, to then call October 27, then we'll make sure say every day they sit on this case until they complete the case. So if na Saturday if the need be, then we'll still invite Dr. Samuel Kamara and co and others for make them participate. So this now a recent update we then just released. But people are still they ask questions. People are still want to know why these sort of rapid process. In other words, if now everyday people in the go court, because from what we understand, they say this case by the end of the year, December, then for don't quarter. So meaning that starting from October now till December, every day, then for go court for make sure say then get more information. So some man is look at her in different, say everybody gets a political lens, so they look at her. Some man say they wrap up pressure on Samuel Kamara, so he go think twice for negotiate with the government, so that make they can put more pressure on. If you get for the go court every day, and whilst government in at the corner side, they talk to her and say, "Pardon, a local work." Definitely behind the scene, that just an assumption and just analysis. Then we sit down, we go look, you know what, my work with the government, Lord, resolve this thing instead of me continue for Kaya every day, or maybe I don't know how, maybe then we'll end up a postponer to maybe indefinite, perhaps even December self, maybe they'll not go cut the case and go push on for at least then go get a number for the kind of court. But as I say, these are just wild discussions the way people they look at it and say government, they use the judiciary deliberately for ramp up pressure on Samuel Kamara in the event that finally they sit down in the negotiating table, then you go think twice and no say yes. I mean, we need to give up and just support the government and move on. But anyway, like I say, it's not something concrete. We haven't got it from any credible source, not just a wild discussion we people in the giving. All right. Now that's done, they don't pass. Now again, we see another thing where they fly in the social media, where the chief minister don't secure the 100, it don't be among the first. We don't be among the first 100 influential people in the world. Lord, we just put and let people and see. Lord, we just put on. As soon as see that's na the 2023 Time magazine, David Moinina Senge. This name them put. Now make a reader, in case it's not clear to you, make a read what's in the day. Why make them choose them for be the people where they among the first 100 people. Now this Time magazine put, they say its commitment to driving innovation and strengthening human capital development aligned with President Bio's vision for the people of Sierra Leone, undeniably motivating a belief that the youth are the catalyst for transformative change. But anyway, this one, not a Time magazine, right? This one, I'll correct this one. This caption I just read, not to Times magazine writer. This not the directorate. You can say Directorate of Science, Technology, and Innovation. Now then put this thing. But Times magazine put her among the first 100 influential people in the world. So let we not get it twisted. See Time magazine and the right. No, not to the right. As soon as they see self, now the directorate. But again, somebody go and ask something at this Time magazine. Now I'll put for you. I do a short research for you for see. Now this now a popular magazine. A lot of people where they follow international politics and news. They know say yes, Time magazine is very popular. And you also credible. And every year, then they look at the wall and choose 100 people away influential. These are not the most influential. You get different category. These are influential people there, but they are not the most influential. All right. So this magazine don't exist since 1923. So you look at the age, you know, say an old man. If you want to put in motor man form. So Time magazine don't put the chief minister among the first 100 influential people in the one whole world. And also, you know, so not only the first in this, the chief minister or best minister in Qatar, not the zoo, the entire world. So these are some of the things they would fly on the social media. We believe say for nobody. Now another thing what we look at, we see a very shocking video where plenty people don't see, but again, some of them don't see it. But for what we do justice always, because yesterday, unfortunately, we were not able to come on here and definitely for we don't show yesterday, but because of that lapse, so we're still doing a favor. But first, I know say back another video where a lot of people and they talk about Hungry Lion, but anyway, we'll catch that day. But let's just take first this one first, where they talk about police brutality. Listen, this one.
I don't declare now jihad war between me and you. I'll be come on jail back at the killing. As come on jail I don't know.
Hey, I'm sitting on what? I do the talk. We didn't miscreate, man.
All right, so fumble, I know say, like I say, a lot of people don't say, but it's so shocking. It's so unprofessional for let a police officer they threaten a civilian. Will say, I don't mark your face. Even if you come out of prison, I go kill you. I go wage a jihad against you. You see, we don't talk about many times here the need for less serious reform take place when it comes to the security apparatus, security forces. This is unbelievable, unacceptable, and we will feel say by this time a statement for don't come up from the police officer or the police itself condemn this act and institute immediate investigation. No matter the crime what this person do, the police not get no right for threatening, for taking life. You see, when they talk about extrajudicial killings and they go around, they go secretly in the country, this is a clear example. A police officer, they say, they kill you. And not talking behind closed door, they talking publicly, which means like they're proud of what they do. It's so serious, and that when they call on the authorities there, this thing, although yes, they not can play them videos here internationally, they don't put on their media, their social media. But I mean, if nothing on the impunity or nothing on the nobody not there for control, it seems as everybody's lawless now in the country. A police officer will just grab the threatened civilian. They see a party chairman, they come, they threaten the entire cabinet, and they threaten the IG, they threaten the police chief, the military chief. If you not allow this protest, I don't have a show about how the control not there. It seems as if control not in the country, and this I believe so. If if we be serious enough as a country, the police themselves, therefore, don't pull a statement, condemn this act, institute an investigation. If they found this person saying in words not there in line with the policy of the police, then for deal with that. Police gets a disciplinary committee and get a disciplinary board. I know about that. So what can they do? So then they wait what this man come on a prison, then kill her, don't they institute the investigation? You see, I don't know how they head for. I absolutely don't understand. I don't know how they want to follow we live as a country. When we not get like this, it seems as if the rule of law is broken. The rule of law not in the country. Because it seems as if, I mean, like what people in the court sometimes, they say if you go na the salon, they see the country, if you buy the country they at war, they see Sujaman gone. Well, look at the example there. Gone there everywhere, checkpoint, this, that, would they get two soldier man, would they work out 3 soldier man, this, that, it's just too chaotic. And that's the create a climate of fear among people, and that is one. Police, yes, they can say our friend, but believe me, the presence of a police, people that argue, definitely force you don't inconvenience you. Let alone now, you see somebody, a military man with a gun. Particularly when some of them, I mean, mistaking come out. I remember at one time, we in Kadu Street, so be the leave now, will be the Crooked Lane. When one police OSD in gone for down, or maybe some answer and clean it and clean, the cartridge come and go kill person. So the point why they still they make here is for the fact that they put too much gun in the country, everywhere checkpoints, mistakes can come out, apart from the intentional, mistake can come out of it and cause problem. And now when they see police then they come up plain and say that they kill. But again, let me just connect the dots now. Take a look at a soldier man where this video don't go viral. People have been looking for don't punish this man, at least the Minister of Defense. But it not be happen. But the other statement where they can play, why they can play for you, instead will shock you. Of course, I'm not saying when I go there, yeah, but again, let's begin with Hungry Lion. This is not a new message anyway for clarifying, not a new message, but I want just draw. I just want to make connection here. Listen this one.
The return of Hungry Lion. Toke been out of control. Toke been out of control. Me commanded Sidon. Then dream and fit say now Hungry Lion for go there and put them under control. And I don't go Toke. I don't put Toke there under control. I believe say they don't begin take the order of the government. Yeah, because they not been use face mark. They not been they avoid the overload. But from where I go there, put the Toke under control. The picking there under age not for sale. For now, I don't carry cyber. Yeah, we don't start State House now. For any measurements around the peninsula, I can go there back. I go warm up there, carry inside. Now I don't carry at State House. For any measurement, for anybody where you name them on the white paper, if I can't give account. If you say you know they give account, you know they come. You don't match the lion in tail. And if you match the lion in tail, oh man, I go rough you. Bad one. Hungry Lion representing the Kono people under the new direction. Back to State House.
Right, so this, I don't know if we get any word or would use or would say unprofessional. I don't know if you get any word, This video be don't go viral. We see the Ministry of Defense pull a statement, say they know the condolence here, but we not see any action whether or not come back to the public for come tell the public say they don't discipline this man, or because these are not the role of the police for say that they kill people or the soldier man for talk about white paper politics. The soldier man and the police then for they off from politics. So I don't know say Hungry Lion pull the power for say if people let them be put now the COI, the Commission of Inquiry, then need for go. Otherwise they go off them bad one. And of this 11th September 11 riot, there was a leak video, according to it, you understand, where this same guy they plan, according to sources, for kill Honest Coleman and some APC. Anyway, let's just put her. Again, like I say, I don't go independently very far, but it don't go wild. It don't scatter everywhere on social media. And this person invoice is similar with this Hungry Lion will put to listen this message in case you not listen to it.
General, as I talk to you now, within a McKinney, but we no go na take a barracks. And I want all me bother everybody for putting weapon inside bag. Everybody for putting weapon inside bag, put uniform inside bag. We dey go younger na the hotel there. We there na the hotel there now. We dey wait. Una where dey Magboka, the same thing. Una where dey Magboka, the same thing. Una go na the hotel there, pay the hotel bill. Una younger. Outside, Poloko, I hope say una don't reach today. Una wait for go Poloko, I hope say una don't reach na Poloko. Una go Yangam, usai for Yangam. Of course, Poloko una know usai una for go lodge now. Cambia una know usai una for go lodge. Le una force no come on. As soon as Egi say, then don't begin come on. Una fend all the APC big man then host them. No go na treat, no run after nobody na treat. When them begin come on, una they go na the big one then host them. Anybody wanna meet them wanna for kill them. A terrorist them. Anyone wanna meet them wanna kill them. So they talk to us now with them McKinney. As them begin come on, direct na nursing was so they go. Direct na nursing was na they will go. The burn the was down. Anybody who meet they die. So now the Poloko, na they alert, Kabia, Lunge, as them come on, no run after nobody, just go all until everybody get a list. The one there where they McKinney, all the list then of the Alagba, the way they McKinney, the list we get her now. When I the Poloko, the baby go on the way they host them. When I get the list, when I get the name, when I get the host number, then everything then I wanna hand. Say Freetown, I hope say when I say for already. Freetown when I say for already. As they say, hey, all the host them, they are lagba, they host them. When I go there, anyone when I meet there, like na aunt, na killer. This demonstration tomorrow for be the last day. No demonstration not for happy again in this country until we young generation done. Yeah, like everybody they alert. As them begin come on a treat, the one where they take care of the one they not treat and they take care of the not treat. But all the marine, all the mafia and them go direct na the host na riot. After the riot, whether they see am, whether they not see am. After the riot, whether they not see am, whether they see am. Una fend all the alagba that one way they push them na street na they also na for go. Elect na anchu na meet day for die. If you allow your area where they go, you allow them video you. We see that video out. You are finished. Just find other way for go. Not reach na Freetown again, not reach to we. Last warning. Now no go give me again until the operation take place.
All right. So, family, this is not the state of fear that the country. You see, a military officer they give instruction. If you might like, but then film them. You know, when the bad man they send you, when the toughest they send in boys them for go carry out atrocity or go do run a mission. When they come, if that mission they, for example, not successful, when they can kill them. Or some cases they tell them plain say either I succeed or not come at all. And like this. When you go carry out the instructions, yeah, this particular plot, if they video you, we then see that video, they just disappear. So, like, I know you understand. You endanger the same person will go and kill, though you even endanger the person itself. So, like, even the person itself, what the same will kill himself not safe. Because if he cannot free turn, then inside he go get himself into trouble. So, the only way, if they're sending for go kill person, we don't kill her. If you video the happens to somebody, they come aside video you, just run away no more. Because if you decide for calm, then go, they say then go. Either, I mean, for let's say not talk further, then go fend you and kill you. You know. I don't understand the reason why people in the vex, because this is not the Sierra Leone we want. No, we don't want that. You see, the person say, even na anch them meet na the host, then for killer. So meaning that if them go na the host, they meet picking safe and for kill everybody. And I think this now just a mistake or miscalculation, or maybe unable to understand, because the killing Anesco man, feeling hoping that things will be normal, I believe that the worst mistake now where any person where then SLPP go think of, you know, whoever do this now, it will be the worst mistake, because I mean now they will breed a lot of things. If we go back to the Rwanda war, why make the war be escalate? Because the president, the killer, you know, the killer before the land, Kigali, and bombing plane. That death now sparked to within 3 months up to 1 million people and die. So I mean, some people and for be responsible enough for no waiting for talk, because these are very strong, dangerous statements and for let you make against an ex-statesman, because this person said there are people there. You know, forget about sympathy. There are people that we don't change their life. People and they back ready for supporter. So let me assume, God forbid, it not happen. The protest will take place. Then send them people there go kill us, for example, according to not to me. This now they make a play for you the audio according to them plan. Maybe sometimes the country for the on fire right now. Yeah. Maybe now may just God make things not go the way people want for protest. You know, God gets a reason for doing anything. And I know say why they talk this, a lot of people perhaps know they're happy about that. But to be honest with you, it's not about you trying for I know they try for make people that like me. No. I know they try for do. I try what are the try and for let people that trust me. And now the philosophy because trust is very important than let person just like you. This calling of protest all the time, I think it don't become obsolete given that particularly when you see people like they are close to the power that be. These now presidential bodyguards them where they close to the if you even the plan so these are just a sort of my own personal opinion where I entitled to so when Adeba they call for protest, let people in common street, you get to think about it here. And me, for me, an officer within this climate, with this environment, right now, any protest viable. Because, I mean, Albert Einstein, he say if you continue to do the same thing over and over, you'd expect the same result, different results. That's not the definition of insanity. How many times I don't call protest? People in the die. They don't call protest, people in the die. And the planner, you get the point. You see where presidential guy, which means even right now, so they call another protest and they kill back. I mean, we don't see, it's not about Luna, we say, you say, where the evidence, I mean, you know, this is not about how this naked people and they see the death. And I don't know, I know they confirm, I know they put anything away, I don't confirm. According to some audio there, some people then say the death toll, up to 9 people will die on this demonstration. But me not put on that because the evidence will see now too. Police report too. So we go by that because we want to be more responsible. But and the thing is, those videos there with them video, then people in the will see. What about if they go fire person, then go kill person when no video? Think about Nandi. So when people in the alleged say now up to 9 people in they die, you know, go deny because perhaps those people, the 7, are not lucky for make them video them. Maybe the other way them just kill, will die. They were lucky people were around, so they video them on the send on social media and come about that. But some people were not lucky enough for make them video them, we then go shoot them. See? So the extrajudicial killing are a very serious concern where I feel say the government therefore be very, very, very I mean, I know what I put. I don't know how I put. You never be very. Never forget the sympathy for even for no say. This good for end somebody in life. Shots you forgot somebody in life. Shots without due process. Then when they talk about peace in the country, not just so, Lord, we make peace, Lord, we go peace, Lord, we peace, and Lord, peace, and Lord, peace, and Lord, peace, and Lord, peace, peace everywhere in the country. But I mean, that makes some people like in call okay, open line now. People in they say that's not the word. Peace is not what we are looking for. We are looking for what? Justice. Justice. Accountability. Impunity must stop in the country. Everybody for obey the rule of law, regardless of your position. The police, if police mistake, then for correct them. The military mistake, then for correct them. Then for empower them, give them reforms, serious reform, train them, capacity building, tell them the role. These people are there to protect the ordinary citizen, lives and property. Not to for intimidate, not to for threaten, say, when you come out jail, I don't mark your face, I dey shoot you. I dey wage war against you. Not to for let the military team up, they bluff na state house, team up na state house. They say, anybody way in them then at the COI, if you not can get account, I go rough you bad one. We get a long way for go. We get within a long, long way for go. Some of them fear when we continue to expose them, even some of we, then they try for still intimidatory because they look at us and say, nah, you don't bias, but where the bias? We just need to put this because the traditional media, no, they do this thing. The things that they put through, the traditional media can't do that. They don't, they put on, they're not there. They can't. And when I design for know some of them here, and for Lord will raise the voice there. and remind authorities their role and responsibility, and members then took an oath, a sacred oath, for protect the Constitution. And the Constitution guaranteed the life of each and everybody in the country. Is it something that people are asking? Is it too much, the things that people are asking for, just to protect the life of the ordinary person? Is it too much to ask for? Anyway, we go up on the line. Now we look at the other thread. This President Bio, the lecture. We see this, they make rounds on social media. They give a lecture. This lecture now, they Mohamed Bangura there right now. After that, we will link up with them for make he can talk between this, according to the school, the college where Madabio be going to America. Then he say alma mater when I check na teacher self, so they give a lecture today. So this they make rounds on the social media. As I know, always anything with the make rounds on the social media will bring on camp to now. So they give a public lecture on building a prosperous and secured future through human capital development. They say I do an example. So they go give an example, which you wouldn't do successfully. All right. Now, again, we see the chief minister when Senge post this na account. He say the leader of government business, majority leader of the SLPP, Honorable Matthew Numa, and acting leader of the opposition, APC, Mohamed Bangura, are both here in Washington with us to attend meetings with President Bio. Inclusive government isn't theory for us. We live by it. So this is clear. This is politics because for the international consumption, not for local consumption. Why they say so? Because the party where this man belongs, they don't disown. Technically, they tell you say this person is not part of us, it's not representing us. But governments they use her now for put her na the wall, the stage, as if everything is fine, it's beautiful, and APC are participating. So, but like I said, this is politics. But again, hopefully, when we get Mohamed Bangura tonight, we go ask him now at which ticket we can go under. Either if he go there by himself or if he go represent APC or he go there by himself. So we'll know definitely when he give us the audience. We'll try for communicate. It don't left 1 hour. In 1 hour time, we will contact him because it's always say 9:30 we time now in the UK. Then go done by 4. So by 9:30 he will available. Definitely we will link him up. But again, there are a lot of questions anyway people in the ask. We all know. Okay, let we push up before. Let we push. Okay, I don't see what I look for. Yeah, the government. Let listen. This very press release is very important for the Famule. No, as soon as we know the other day, let read them for a quick one. As soon as I know the other day, the government announced then gets outstanding areas with car power ship, the Turkish car power ship, where they owe them 46 million American dollars, and that's they don't seize for electricity. However, it seems as if we don't get some arrangement. Now, Lord, look, the Ministry of Energy, Electricity House, EDSA, secure additional financing under the Enhancing Sierra Leone Energy Access Project. The Ministry of Energy wishes to inform the general public that the Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority, EDSA, has secured additional financing under the Enhancing Sierra Leone Energy Access Project. The World Bank approved additional financing in the form of an IDA grant of $13 million. The parent project, financed through an IDA grant of $50 million, was approved on January 28, 2021, and declared effective on May 2021. This AF brings the total IDA financing for the project to $63 million. The proposed AF will support EDSA in addressing the impact of the geopolitical development in Ukraine and the partner will be within the Ukraine. The funding is structured to enhance the utility operations and help to ensure the continuity of the distribution segment to keep the light on following the increase of energy costs due to the Ukraine-Russian conflict. Famul. So what to make they get light? Okay. What to make for they get light by the country? This not to me say, oh, of course, I know say with the English. Now we also now, I mean, very close to mother language, mother tongue. In the sense, we know what it means. See, due to the conflict, so Ukraine, technically, if you read this, you understand the reason why they get blackout, the reason why they get power shortage, the reason why they get power challenges on the continent because of the war in Ukraine. You know, I don't know this thing. I don't know if they can advise some people a certain thing una not put on a press release. If I be just put this on a remove Ukraine and Russia, perhaps people will be considerate. But now una can't put I mean, why always una they go back, you know, una they go backward. I mean una just the anger I don't even understand. Me come on Ukraine, and I will tell you, I talk with people in Ukraine. Up till now, electricity they don't got no problem with electricity. I'm telling you, they tell you fact. Even if they bomb an area, now just a matter of time, then they fix it back. Ukraine, they're on intensive war, but then get 24 hours light. Yeah, they get 24 hours light. So we need to understand why the country where they're at war, then they get 24 hours light. And we all know they're at war, where the FLO they use not to from the they come out, they say, now the war. Yes, I understand the supply chain, but I mean, other countries then get it right. What's in the happen in Guinea? This other day, we opened the line, I asked somebody called Guinea. He say, you know, understand the kind of FLO they use in a salon. I think some people will remember that day. The guy say, no. The guy say, no, which kind of FLO they use in a salon? Because the same FLO they supply within that sub-region there, we own the country every 2-3 months they go up. And now they blame Ukraine crisis, you know. So I think we will do better than this. Ministry of Energy can't just say next time when they put them press this year, remove that Ukraine conflict. People are tired. It seems to be boring now for that in there. For blame there now. Yeah, in this initial stage, within the first 3 months where the conflict take place, it hurt every country. It hurts, that's true. But I mean, 2 years the council. February 24, 9 Putin invade. And then I'm in bed where I grab in the morning. I don't believe. I just see flat behind me where I open me window. I see all side all light. I don't believe what I see. I take my phone, I watch. Now for me, imagine me inside Ukraine. I don't even know say they don't bomb day. Because who they no more, you know, so they can get them and they can get their celebration where they can just then fireworks there. They can do it rapidly, you know, they can do it. So I know be the emergency actually the thing that happen. Why? Like I mentioned, these two countries are more or less our brothers and sisters and they live normal life. The official language back then are Russian, then I be the official language. In fact, majority, a good number of people who they live now the city itself, Kyiv, which are the now Russian and they speak. Ukrainian and they will not sabi talk the language self. I'm telling you in a fact. Ukrainian and they will not sabi talk the new language when are Ukrainian. Now Russian and they talk. Even me, I they talk fluently the Russian than the Ukrainian are some words are there. That I mean you myself can help me with some words there in Ukrainian, you know. But again, like the majority the majority of the people who live now, they Kyiv, the city, they talk Russian. So the point why they make here is, we don't even know what in the take place, you know. But today, this particular conflict, it don't become it don't become the centerpiece now. We own government, everything they refer to her, and people are even the one the way it affects them. They don't. I mean, they just some of them now for the season now because we know what we lost. Now then, we know what we lost. You know, also we don't settle. I mean, but again, not personal. We know I know I can talk on that. I don't try for say because I know this is politics. Next time, whether they make them kind press release here, make advise them people on a pull this team. It's too boring. You know, it's too boring. We say like I said, we say so left here now. At least we depend time for adapt for. Of course, we're not going to ever forget about that because, I mean, we still get things in this, still get property, then we get some old people, friends, then they will still do the way we can talk. So it's like, I would say, I'm a third home now, you know. But we depend try for a choice to a new life. Whilst the government, where the from Ukraine to Sierra Leone, about 6,000 kilometers. 6,000 kilometers. And that difference, they're not, you know, I think we need to get more serious. We need to get more serious in this. We need to get more serious. But anyway, this guy again, I think I like the work they do. I want to listen carefully. This video at the computer. Patient and listener. Now 5 minutes going to 6 minutes, but listener, you go ask a lot of questions today. Anyway, listen this one.
This are the COVID testing center. You don't see her? Look. All thing on point. All thing on point. Now the Freetown International Airport, Lunge. Look at, come here. See the building? You see the building? Look at the building. Look at. Now the minister, the damn minister of health, the damn minister of health. Now they spend boku money, millions of dollars. Now this building. See they look what they happen. Dr. Boyna Senge, look what they happen. Chief minister, look what they happen. Corruption to the highest degree. Corruption to the highest degree. Look what they happen. In fact, all what they put here, they don't pull out. In fact, that's not the way they monitor me in Sierra Leone. Now the looting, what they want to take a daily job. Can you imagine? Look at this place. Look. All things they don't vandalize. Now the Freetown International Airport. These are the Nakovac building. What they be spent for money. The Minister of Health, they need for investigator. The dead minister of Health. The 5 years of Dr. President Madam Yo, the Minister of Health, that dead minister, they need for investigator for this building. The permanent secretary, the PS, they need for investigator for this building. The DMO, the district medical officer, they all need to investigate that Ministry of Health for this building. Look at what it. They don't put everything like that. Can you imagine? Is this good for our country? This is the Nakovac building where they began to build at the Freetown International Airport, Lunge. President Bio, the minister they want to be the big. Now the good work this way they don't can do. President Bio, chief minister. The vice president of the republic, the minister they want to be put, now the good work this what they don't do. The minister of health, the dead minister of health, what you sack so, now the good work this way they don't do. Now the Freetown International Airport, now it is. This one facility, look here now. In fact, they don't they don't begin for them. You don't see? Here they don't begin for them. Look upstairs. All they see in there, they don't begin for them. All they don't here, they don't change. All they don't teach them. Look at the other doors here. All they don't teach them. Look at. Ebo, me family them. When they watch this video, this is now the Lunge International Airport, not Osumao. Now the Lunge International Airport. Nine don't Puelso. Sierra Leoneans them, they left for protect his assets, then go Suma. The Minister of Health, what been there today, They left this building. Before that, they go catch a woman, a parlor, to Suma. Can you imagine? These assets don't spoil. The taxpayers' money don't go in vain when I look at the apple. This is good for the country. Even while they talk for the Minister of Transport and Aviation, when Mr. Cabinet Calon, the young minister, he don't do factor at the Filter International Airport. Because if you do something, and here the infrastructure, head of infrastructure, you understand? They don't do nothing absolutely. They don't do nothing. If you don't do something, they will think at this building. They will think at this building. But if the president be the worker, if the president be the worker, if the vice president be the can check now, I swear to me God, if I don't know exactly what they happen. But when some of you we talk, what did they talk? Now something where not good even for explain at the media. And we are a professional. You understand? If some of them see how they happen, the fire brigade media, then they're all over the country. But we they come with issues that really happen. Now, this NACOVAC building, where they been built, or them be they build at the Filter International Airport, now you don't have to get to. They don't look here. All things don't come on here. All things. But come on, all things. Point here that let's see bad. What I experience, see bad. Point here that you don't see bad. You don't see bad. Look at see bad. Now you approach me there so. That much money when they pay for test COVID. That much money when they pay for test COVID. When the building is so, the building don't point. We open this.
All right. So, we always talk about culture of maintenance. This we lack in the country, sometimes you don't get words then, honestly. And this guy, now the third, as soon as the third video, this way they expose about the condition that the way we they maintain, the way we they take care of with public assets there. I mean, the things they always mention, they all make sense. One of the things we talk about, ACC for look into this, try for institute investigation, and make sure say they found the people there. And even the ordinary salon people are also guilty because they don't go loot the place. The people are yes, but how then they go loot if law say them be they actually work the people and did it? And officer people and go just go then go loot, take window, then take. Well, I mean, condemn that. But I don't ever say what happened with the presidential infrastructure team, because there is a presidential infrastructure team where Madabi will be set. These are part, I feel say these are part of their responsibility for protect national assets. This building, they spend baku money, like what the journalists say. They spend lots of money on that building there for constructing that now one. Secondly, that building they generate a lot of money again because then they do COVID tests, then they pay. I don't know if it's $25 bar. When I remember me, but I don't remember if something like that. When I must, you need for pay. So that building there itself generates a lot of income. But as soon as the COVID subside, then forget talent. So God forbid if another epidemic come at the country, because as long as we live as humanity, we're not going to say no will ever happen again. It will happen. It depends on the scale. God forbid another epidemic come at the country, we'll get for scramble back we hate. Who's how they go back? Pass will go big. Pass will go out back, go big. We not get this, we not get this. But whenever they give you money, the people as soon as somebody don't put someone long do the project, don't get to it, they put now and the balance they let them go try it. These things they all they put VPN back. Because in the events that a similar outbreak take place, money were then for put for other things, Now then go use back for go renovate some places and they construct new building, make it just to we not just understand what is happening. Absolutely. You see the whole thing, the whole country, and it just up disorganized. And at the sit the point where people and they talk about for say we don't need the ACC at them point because the whole of them for do the whole of them for keep up. For example, chasing some of them cases there, make sure say they investigate. And when they everybody, it's everything about political, and the political is connected with the opposition. If our opposition, okay, the ACC, but things that when within the government itself, government officials we maybe misuse government money or even government property when I state crime, we not they see they do much, and so like sometimes. But anyway, family, this is Sierra Leone. I would just hope that something will be done for make at least and save some of those properties and back we on the line, because this man don't determine for go out and video for we and see the way we properties them don't they. So family, whilst we wait for Mohamed Bangura, we get 30 more minutes for call Mohamed Bangura. We go maybe, I don't know if you go open the line, or we allowed from few calls then kind side. When you can, well, definitely will get opportunity for asking questions. But Lowy, I think Lowy put the line for those people that without the line. Lowy entertain some few calls there. And so as would they bond the 30 minutes now, yeah, for Lowy able get Mohamed Bangura. But we can waiting you go to America if you go there on your own. If in particular we got a lot of questions then for ask anyway. But now we go on a text them first. We don't open the line yet. I just put the number just in case you know get down that Monday. So now we just take some now we take some text then quick one. I don't take few and then we log off first, right? As always, so they start from the top, we go middle, and then a few number they take the open the line, or would they read the text then in between the calls then. Whilst they wait for Mohamed Bangura for canter we waiting to happen in America. All right, okay. This one they come out from Kelvin. She say, "Welcome TPP Leon. God bless you, our brother. Stay connected." Yes. And this one they come out from KK. Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok and everyone. Nelly, yes, welcome, Mr. Komon-Tok and family. Welcome. And this one they come out from. Ismail Kamara, where they say the only way for peace and tranquility to prevail in Sierra Leone is for Cornell to release the disaggregated election results by polling station. Otherwise, we should embrace for more suffering. And this one they come up from Abubakar Kamara. I say, "Good day, Mr. Komon-Tok, the wise man, the man with the true information. Your program brings me joy in my life." I'm humbled to hear that, Abubakar. Thank you very much for joining us. And this one they come up from Mary J. Hi everyone from the Golden State. Yeah. Yes. This one G4. Welcome. And this one they come up from. All right, Lord, they open the line now. So in case you want to add your voice by the program, definitely we will entertain that. As I said, it's a good afternoon, Mr. Komon-Tok. I hope everyone is doing great. Yes, as I said, yes, we are doing fine. Glory be to God. All right, now we go down first again. Now we go down. This one we see Bangura Mohamed, where they say we told Sierra Leonean citizens not to vote for SLPP. Okay. All right. This one, they say Grassfield, they say kids in England do not pay to go to school. And this one come up from Abu Umaru Kama, and this one they come up from Awana to Korma. They say, in my opinion, nothing was wrong with the Lungi International Airport. They should have renovated this and spend the money for Suma Airport on something else that will help the masses. And a lot of brilliant. All right, so Fambo, let me try for connect it. Let's just try for get back. And this one they asks a question, say how Ukraine connects per salon lights view. Mr. Nebu know how Ukraine lights connect. All right, okay. I think Chloe. Yes. Call outside the call from.
Hey, Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from America.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Hey, brother. So I remember the other day we talked about waiting our way forward, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah.
My advice for me salon people they say we wait in America now, so now for look up you representative in number at Washington DC. Make we begin for flood and phone them. Make we begin for call them. If all these salon people that in America, we begin for call them. We all begin for complain about the same thing. I think say we will make noise because wait happened September 11. And some of them audio they would then people that in the release. This thing the people say what I don't pass Gary because in the event that then be able to execute half of them plan their way soldier team man with the talk about say I forgot to SLPP APC them big man them most them and burn everything where they leave. That kind of mentality they it not even be a government kind of responsibility. That is pure anarchy that.
Yeah.
So we really need to put a stop to that kind of situation and then people that brother, I could just continue for pray for our country, okay? And I'm your own take, but yeah,
right.
we all get on board.
All
it's
right.
Not to APC, not to SLPP business. This is not a salon man problem right now.
Thank you for your contribution. Lord, add another voice. All right.
Take care.
Yes, caller outside the call from. Okay, we miss this caller. Yeah, caller, you call back. We miss this caller. All right. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes. Who's side the call from?
How do you do?
They do fine. Who's side the call from?
I call from over Tagri.
All right, you get 2 minutes. You get 2 minutes plus. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I get 3 issues and I want to. The one that soldier with the threatening the body because it's so unfortunate that we just hear the threatening. Nobody know where the particular.
No, police. I get in picture. Yes,
because the thing is that one day I saw already they are threat. So
yeah.
At least go out for the night because you don't stay there to wait for the house.
Yeah.
I mean, this is wrong. This is wrong. And number 2, we already see the hate where SLPP bring that the country, because it's not anything to the hate, and the country to the hate. But destroy that Lunge airport. That oh my God, the airport where they renovate, they made very nice and spend so much money. Anybody where we don't pass on that airport, they go see how the airport is fine. Just because you can't get foreign people, they can't put the airport when how much million. Tomorrow, if they're not able to pay for that money, they get the whole right for which everything go. And that's when it's a long left. I mean, people are very jink. You go hate yourself. This is self-hatred now. I don't think so now. Because even the APC minister appointment and that country, they just kind of know better. How the heck they will destroy a nice place where at this time they for don't make them like see even if a hotel sector people there when they come they will get it run away because sometimes the ferry late, the ferry working day, people they go to the ferry day, they together that appointment they sleep. They find how we young councillors have been made.
I tell you, now find money so now they will for make money out of it again. Like hotel, yeah. I find idea it out too.
Everything was very, very nice. We are not better. The departure side everywhere was beautiful. How the heck they can make hate for bring provocation and people that hate they do? These are the Salvador people that set up they do. That 200 and something billion terminal where they go make. If people are not for pay to man, we don't see what the fast do na.
Exactly, you're right. You're right.
And number 3, it's just oh God. I don't know what to do. Anyway, the way forward let me all talk to them. We wait for talk because you get people the way they say they're blind, then they feel good. When they send all the threats and talk the heart to people they want to kill them, then they feel happy. You know, if you play SSPP, anything where they're going about and like killing who the time they bring, especially for the North. The time when we just grow up. NPRC come when they overthrown that guy, Johnny Paul overthrown Shankaba. He said they do everything by their brain. We see SSPP kill people.
Okay, you get 30 seconds. You get 30 seconds more.
Kill them bad one. So that the same thing that they bring guy again. What is this? We get for full mad at you. And they tell you, this is like how that last class of this will not try for Jack. Then this man, where blood then I am, will not put them. People will do that account. Then people have a lot of good people there for because I am speaking. Thank you so much.
All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside. Yes, call outside the call from.
I call from the community.
All right. Okay, go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
If we get serious presidents in our trouble, if you see them, people here, they go around, they make audio, and they call themselves presidential guard. The president will ever come out and say, we are not sitting kind of word, they all are not stand behind them with this video or audio will come out. You go still see them around the presidents. So that for that we say, we presidents, they take we country serious. Any sober governments, you don't need for the America, you don't need for the England, even inside Africa. Our sober presidents, we mean well for in country. And of course, the people then like Hungry Lion or Tiger, whatever they call them, they make that kind of video and audio shots all the time. And not one day we are really the presidential spokesman or anybody around the presidency, we condemn watching this person in this video. If I so like to compare ourselves to the West, but then kind of nonsense where they happen in our country, it not go happen at the West. So you go say now, would I go police the president? We not get nobody for police the president. We become presidents and alone, we become supreme. So anything we want to do, we can do. I mean, not get anybody who will check you. I can always say, who fix parliaments at our country? Now the country will fix. The parliament for as check and balance for any government, then just as complacent as the rest of the nation. We don't get to the point now where the people they don't really care what they go on, who them. The same people then when you go and oppose politician or condemn what a government they do. And then same people that will not get nothing for it, now they after you. So this is how the politicians don't push you to the point that we don't mind who misery what they're in. We're ready for defending at all time. Why? It's not because they feel like okay, they attack my identity. Me not even. The president not even. So if they attack the president, I mean attack. So even they're not getting for it, you will see people doing educate this. Waka by Sheka Civic Constituency area. Most of the Degaman and in that team. Okay, the trend they change now. Now on the SLPP, most of the beggars they're already around that area. Now mandate them. Okay, but at the same people they go see them, you go talk to them and say, we'll not for leave this way, for the nation where we get, the resources will get, they're going to give it to you, they're going to kill you.
All right.
I'm sure you get any host where they do
you get 30 seconds more.
Platform,
you get
a lot of insults.
You get 30 seconds more.
You don't get a lot of insults for the same thing. All you do now for try for defend democracy. People don't go come after you for cause you. Give bad cause. And all you do try for do now for protect the vulnerable one and like that. I don't know what I get for say. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, you're a concerned citizen.
All right.
Komon-Tok.
Concerned citizen, outside the call from. Whose community they call from? Talking Point community or they call from abroad? Talking Point. All right, go ahead. You get the platform.
Mr. Komon-Tok, I just want to say thank you to you. We didn't make good people, we voice them out. I've been talking the last time with stress, then I did talk again. The last time we have been talking to you, say January 10, them kill versus January 10. August 10. I lost my brother, yeah.
Yeah.
You know it's happening back?
No.
People are right now where they talk to you, so then they around that tongue right now, then they wear masks. Me and possibly they talk with Nami brother with the talk back phone, but my net with the talk really. I just say, you know, more way, and the Allah say, hey, wait till I do. Then go there, eat her with gun. Begin they say, because like I know you get the cock of the gun, but I hear them they kick him. They say, wait till I do, then they say, if you talk, will they fire you? You record we? They say no. So then taking phone and they therefore shutting phone. They not see no video where they video them. It's now ask her, say, but waiting they go on because they're pulling phone. I try for me to I get talk with them. People all want go inside. They say you don't know what to do. You just know more people and can watch for about 5 man they say they video them and you know me the video then and me they talk to I say yes I know. I say you know they say they all wear masks. So like quite they try for say salon not really safe. They don't even left safe salon. It don't left that tongue now, you know, because like in back don't afraid the way things they go so it don't afraid. Although then come back again for say sorry to them because they feel say they video them or waiting say but I know me the video now talk I made the talk and they chat in phone they see before they pull the phone.
So I know say now people then come back for cancel and sorry.
9 tell me back 9 tell me.
Okay.
I call. Yeah, cool.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes, now that make we at least for talk about them things here. I believe say yes, authorities and perhaps since if then go shame and try for do the needful thing. But anyway, thank you very much.
Just they come in because I know me listen you program. I just say I just do my own contribution.
Yeah, that's a brilliant one. That's a brilliant. At least we don't know what's going to happen. Thank you. All right, family. Let we tap first the call and let we try for get in touch with Mohamed Bangura. I can join and let's try for getting in connection with Mohamed Bangura. They can. I'll just take short break and then try for connect with Mohamed Bangura. Look,
we country slow, we want for no, why not they grow? Yeah, we want for no, wait till make we country they go slow. Yes, oh, I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Then now we they die pampo. If I dey try for go before, I beg oh, do ya not make us slow? No. If I dey try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so if I dey try for go before, I beg oh, do ya not make us slow? No. If I dey try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so don't before do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes, so but we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well Panambara, make we people scatter.
Thing you talk about, I like them.
Thing them like half a flavor plaba, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yakba. Sing along say hey bo, we want for no, waiting make we country they go slow, waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we did that, yes, so make we show them thing now we go make we kick po, thing now we go make we country go before. Mama, yes, so thing now we go make we grow, thing now we go make we left for go slow, make baby gladdy for Bobo show. Alright, so if I dey perform, me on perform, you say for gladdy for watch you watch. If I dey sing, me young sing, you say for gladdy for dance you dance. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so sing along, say hey bo, we want for no, waiting make we country they go slow, waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die pampo.
We the pray, but still things not the change. How we go before when we still get evil ways. Let we try to change your ways and let we love for free. Yeah, love one another.
If I do me thing you self for try do thing make we all do thing Salon prosper thing if I let you thing you self for let me thing
All right, so Fumble, the background so noisy, you say they so noisy. I doubt if we go able get them. It's so noisy. But in case we go still wait because it still left 10 minutes, I would make another attempt for call. In case we not get her, we go try very hard for make count tomorrow. But the background, a peak boy able talk, the sound at the background is so noisy. So now put the line up. So Fumble them would call, they would read the text messages then. And after some time, we'll go try back for connect with Mohamed. All right. And now we go. This one, they come up from James Mbayo. They say complete sabotage. This one they come up from Awana to Kormao. They say this is all waste and no money in the country. Yeah, I think one caller he make a very brilliant contribution. He say this airport and a facility, if Nain government self renovates, then turn out as a guest house or hotel, they make a nice, huge amount of money they accommodate. Yes, caller from I don't know if not Lunge. That's a brilliant contribution. Instead of the left hand, so they rot. I talked on the other day, now yeah, I can hate for make them prediction and day. In the next 2 years, that building day, we not go recognize that. In the next 2 years, if you're not doing nothing, 11, so in the next 2 years, we're not go recognize that. That Lungi Airport, the old one, we're not go recognize that. You know, we're not go recognize that. Absolutely. Now, fine side will make money. Fine side, government forgets revenue from that side. Fine side for make. I mean, can even make and say cheap because I not say hotel and then lunge. But if you make, I mean, the convenience for let you travel from the airport, you know, where you come from the airport straight, you go now you hotel room. It's so convenient. I mean, yeah. Sometimes you need to understand what is wrong with this. The brain, my God. Anyway, think you say difficult for run a state, for run a government, but yeah, we do understand. But sometimes they look certain things now. How difficult for do them see there? Okay, if you're not sabi that make them the opinion calls there, then platform here. People in the call with brilliant idea, and soon on a brain there. Not get coconut, do not get at least. But when other people in corner for sensitize on they not accept. This is not the argument to people they say. Una not sabi do thing there. Una not they put things in place. People in the call they offer the idea then now. Una take the idea then they. This not money they waste too. Millions. I believe yourself if you check on I mean for the fact that this now with legacy, this airport now all be airport force. Then they loan itself force. Now, a part of we history. Now, relics, we'll make sure we preserve them. My God, my goodness. No. Come on. This one, they come out from bigger Marvin, they say, them people here feel say we not picking them way they look comedy show. This one they come up from. All right. Now we had some voice there. Yes. Call outside. They call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from Komon-Tok community.
All right.
Good evening.
Go ahead. You get the platform.
Yeah, I just want for try for give me your contribution.
Okay.
Because more for that bobo or that policeman say marking face. This now very sad thing. Because if you walk more prison or if you come on any killer, how you policeman they go talk so? Our country will not safe. We're not safe. We're not safe. Like who's safe? They make call less because of person the old menu or person sabi you. I ever talk. It's a me voice.
No, I make if you observe me, if you observe me, I make another ask people a name now. Yeah, I do and deliberately.
No, but I don't tell for say Mr. Komon-Tok. If I don't sabi you, I might change the voice.
I know, yeah. But I think follow minimize and make.
People whether they force the ask or this all they talk so that problem wrong people. Because I can imagine that person they go, no know where they go now, but then by where they go local, so what's in the put now you don't pull word say you come on, you don't make face you go killer. Can you imagine? In this government, I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Not. I don't understand now. Yeah, I'm not take control, but
yeah.
I don't know what is alone trying to go about so at all. Thank you very much, Mr. Komon-Tok.
All right, thank you. Yeah. So always I make we know say yes, people can recognize people in voice, and I make we need to accept name, follow minimize. Yeah, because if somebody don't sabi if you talk, I like you change you name or you say you call the notion that you call, for avoid intimidation. And that makes sometimes we need to tell people pass you want to feel comfortable enough for call the name then. But doctor ask you side they call from. because we want to know who say they call from. Anyway, let's take this one where they come up from CB, where they say Mr. Komon-Tok, the white people not full, yeah, them know all this stuff where them people, yeah, they talk all now nonsense cause the MCC just don't suspend the $400 million. Yes, the MCC don't suspend and yeah. All right. Now we had another voice at the program. Yes. Who side they call from?
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok, I call from Dubai.
All right. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yes. I just want to say, first of all, the brothers and the families waiting, they lost lives now unfortunate situation, and now something way UBU, SLPP, APC, something way for the against, because when lives in the go and Sierra Leoneans them are not good for the country. And I think the government, if we make a must set example, at least.
Hello? All right. So caller, maybe you go call back the line. Hello? All right. Caller, now for call back. Seems as if you line okay. The line. Okay. Low we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside the call from.
Mali call from. Yes. You know, people know.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I make her ask. Outside the call from.
Local community.
They call from local community. Okay, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, expecting they say, man. So right now, political, rat race they go and so. We don't know who at the head. This one they command, they give command, and they go and talk this. All man just they do waiting they free for do. So I feel really disappointed with you, because since we be young, no MPRC then can they take over and say APC be bad. He say back, he come back, take over, and say they make election of peace. And go, he come back. Now people then put for inside, you win. Better not they 5 years. People in the suffer no more, this, that. So like, and so when they are all don't come over, don't go back. You expect say man don't care how they land something and who go help for implement in our country. But it really disheartened me, man, Go there how they see it in the happy so people they not allowed for protest and they go and kill them. And then at the house back and they go there meet and they back kill them. Some of you, they even afraid for go now, not one. Or another go with people to invest or them or wait yourself. Because then kind of thing they are, it's not good.
Yeah.
Not really good. It's very, very sad. I hope the man just sit down. Then the election now, people then go to them say problem happen. And go rush local cabinet. If you want to negotiate, if you don't even wait, the cabinet are the last thing I need for
all right, you get 20 seconds. You get 20 seconds more.
If you don't sit down in Collins out there, APC people they involve all man, especially when say the election get problem. When we rush go call cabinet, now if someone is in a one position, what's they go do now? They get for change everything again. It's very too much immature thing they happen in the country. It's very sad. Trust me, man.
All right. Okay. Now we had another voice. Thank you for your contribution. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, I mean the call talk is not the line go. I call from Dubai.
All right, go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, like I mean, they say this killing, at least the government for able set example, let them able get arrest of if na police or na soldier or whoever they do them, they then try them and they say yes, not something because just waste life so innocently, not something way nobody not for condone. I think say it's high time that side people highlight them and people can get tried for outrage, but in the rightfully so, we innocent people will die. And I can understand some people in argument for say, hey, not this, but you get plenty way. You able tear gas, you able fire another air, you able fire and ground for because somebody. You don't need for taking life.
Yeah.
So that area, I think the government for really do something about that. And most of the callers them I see, they outrage about this, and rightfully so. But then for equally outrage, where are they about the call for like they call individual and say go burn the house or go burn this place or this person will kill them. They're not for the support Adebayo for the call and king when it incite some of them violence and the people for begin realize say this Salone a small country with all the any destruction of Salone, not to government, not every individual, because we check now the city Freetown. The so financial did you know the Paminema and the Paminema, not by everybody. If it's sweet, it goes sweet small by everybody. So me own contribution more, we put the party business aside and we try for really highlight the main problem. This Adebayo effect for me as a young man is something we are not condoned, especially where it incite violence, where they say when I kill that person, when I go burn that place. Then people they call them king. How you call somebody king where they say let them go burn, let them go peace? You know, I don't know why we admire that kind of person. And I see say most of the viewers or the callers then they admire that kind of way. I don't understand if the opposition, for example, then they call for demonstration. APC in a big party, now one of the oldest, if not the oldest. Let Samura or Dr. Samura or the Secretary General say, we the APC will demonstrate today, government for we, they forgive okay, if not okay, well, we'll go your way. Let it be something of standard. But no, not allow, some Jack and Jill for nowhere, if they put audio, then destruction will happen. Now, don't forget, say, they don't put audio,
all right.
they don't go die.
You get 30 seconds more.
So, low we glam for begin. If we want less along before, we get for really put the party hat off. We come to. So, Mr. Komon-Tok cannot see the time they do. And if possible, I will make other contribution.
Yeah, you'll call back.
You call good for legal 3 minutes, at least it will help small.
Oh, no, the line can choke, now that make cooking left unto 2 minutes. But you will call back later. All right, now we had another voice. Yes. Yes, caller. Caller, outside the call from. Okay, we missed this caller. Caller, outside the call from.
Yeah, I call from Germany.
All right.
How do you come and talk?
Not bad. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, this caller, this guy we just talk. We talk about Adebayo, this, that. This world, God they choose people in different way, man, different form, man. God bless this man, Adebayo. We God send for Una Sierra Leone. Even to Adebayo, be killing if a pass mark because Usai we journalists know we are or speak. Some man name not forget about books sense or this that. Some man get common sense. Some man they stay book school, but some man that idiots them. We can't help a mess. With this fucking government. This guy they can talk short. That's what I just want to say.
All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, I call from Germany, but I think you're on the line with somebody.
All right, okay.
I call from Germany.
Okay, go ahead. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
I think
all right, we have a call back. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Caller, I think I can forgive you. This line will not use again, but now we just help you for today. If you watch your program, yes, this line where you call so we not use again. Please, this yes, you get me.
I get you.
You did live. This line where they call so we need to use but will allow you for let you make a contribution. This the one where the season at the screen now don't put in a permanent. Yeah?
Okay.
All right, go ahead. You say they call from.
They call from the United States.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Me na that man
we call before this other one call. Now I just want to talk to. Let it think well. Adebayo know the talk say, let them go burn out. He said that that's we get for do if they not do the right thing. Let the government, let the people they always sit down themselves, pin themselves, Nigeria, we know to them get up. Let them do the right thing. Adebayo not say they the burn host. He said if they don't do the right thing, they don't rebel. You don't turn rebel. But you not take action. If you not say you don't do wrong, sincerely speaking, beg the people there. But you don't do wrong, you not say you don't do wrong. Now the church my back, you can't feather. Get feathers they do. And all the one the way they support this bad thing where they go on, when Madam you do, they go face the judgment and wrath of God for the one day way no able do nothing for themselves. The one the way they guys you. Not to host them, not to treat them, kill them. Now they host them, they don't kill them. Because they're ready to obey them. Now they are no say, indeed, Adebayo, God in hand the part, and God go bless this man, and God go make, we go succeed in a heart to get for the people. Not to post once, not to praise him once, now heart to get for the people. Just like now the Bible, the heart where Paul been get for what he did do, although it be wrong. Another heart, the name Jesus looking on and we see what he do. He writes almost 1/3 of the New Testament. Where he told to Paul, now Jesus is a step nine color. So now Adebayo, God he had the part because of the love. God in principles.
Okay, you get 30 seconds more. 30 seconds more.
All right. In principles. The golden rule. Do unto others as you like them to do unto you when they talk, but are they by law? The killings, the hard times and everything, the season of liberty. You know they talk about time. God will judge you. You don't. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, outside the call from.
Komon-Tok.
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, come from Leicester.
All right.
Leicester.
Okay, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Good. Just short one. You see, that particular officer who fit to say in the pay ceremonies, forget for no say in the pay. Yeah. We make that sketching like remarks against a fellow citizen. And one later officer didn't know if they listen, if I remember the listen, let him know say we say they don't get photo of him, we don't screenshot him, and we monitor him, and we know the only monitor him, we track every footstep of him. So if people feel to say that country then get him, they can do everything with impunity. And while they know say people in the way more stronger, more get hard to say than them. And the second thing, one of the things where I observe with Marabio and security card, he decided for fame all stark illiterate then for being security. They will not get any bearing. And we then forget for no say, Marabio get for go out of power soon. And after in power, they will get no way for go. And we watch them and then atrocities that will cause to the people of that country. And we watch them with a very close eyes. Thank you very, very much, Mother, for this opportunity.
All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hey, Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from America.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I don't even begin for listening to you program earlier, but I didn't even like to talk about this airport here. And I'm brilliant idea about the hotel. But I also want to put another idea, say, that only airport, we can turn down the cargo airport, where before say, therefore they bring goods and service, goods them to cargo plane, and go help salon, because the only way right now they bring major goods in our country that to Wataki. If we're able to fly things them, then they go up as well. So airport a good idea. We can turn on to cargo shipping place, because the infrastructure already done there. They probably don't need to spend much again for make it turn that place to cargo airport. So that is my own take for now.
No, the contribution is valid. Thank you for your contribution. Oh, we had another voice. You see, the idea that they come out, not to say we short of ideas. No, we're not short of ideas at all. Just call outside the call from. Yeah, but another you.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Where side they call from?
How do you do? I call from.
All right, go ahead. You get 2 minutes plus.
Okay. All right. Mr. Komon-Tok. Me waiting with this level talk. I just want bars of that guy with this level talk against Adebayo. You know, some big man.
No, na your opinion, gentleman. No, na your opinion. Everybody gets your opinion. The thing is, I know once when person expressing opinion, it will be a problem. This we only talk about democracy, not so. The man give an opinion, say according to her, if he say, I mean, you know what he say. So like you go just counter, disagree, but I know if he say we get right for stop somebody opinion. Me. I create the platform for everybody for let them express their opinion. So I think an opinion on it. So if you yourself want table the opinion on that, you can put her. You can praise Adebayo Naya. If you possibly want to criticize Adebayo back here, we open up to back. Everybody, if they criticize the president, we don't know they criticize now. Everybody. So even me said they criticize me now. So nobody know the way fair or safe now. You know, on criticism. You know, go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's just talk about because that's why I left that side because I know they will take they will not say I can just one person and let you know what is because I think you are doing and let me people will be shocked you know, let me know that because you see that man will do that, you want me to the man or it's also people that out or let them do that, you see, but not just because of the security there. I'm not able to do things let somebody gets in, you know. But the example is where the leader of our the budget said to come out like but you said how you do that kind of thing. You will get life and property and become really good. Is that come out. You see?
No, it is certain. It is certain. You're unprofessional.
Really, sir. If you not be so normal, if you not be so all the security sector, you know, if you not be this all the political life, you know, when kind people like this, then for the fishing, Canada, you will see it. The thing is, properly, the other next person will do that same thing in this way, you see. But just because of, you know, the all they under this government now, you know. The government they turn the thing and they do the diary.
All right, you get 30 seconds. You get 30 seconds more.
Now, you know we know what we that footstep, no problem. What the ones for let the security people, what the ones for let the security they do is not do one, no problem for them. Look like that one, that man with that other officer with they say that all this some way inside the people that protest, the police, the people that you know, peacefully, you know, and not do nothing, not beat somebody, not support nobody. They can't dismiss them for that just because of not people. Okay.
All right. You go call back and continue. Yeah.
Mr. Komon-Tok. Okay, sir.
Yeah, you call back. Yeah, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. All right. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you very much first for something we try for clear. I believe you know, this platform, you know, we create a platform for let everybody say waiting there in mind, you know, if things take happen. But one thing one understand about we Sierra Leonean people go tell you they call from are they from this country, are they from this country? Who they are them part themselves from the world who they see. You know, everybody gets right for express
within the nine mind. We will not go ever, this white man, so until this person talks something, we attack this person, say, within the person they talking, right? Even myself, this thing of Adebayo, what do they call him? Because Adebayo, if you're an activist, activists always get for the on the ground because we don't see, the one on activists, they Martin Luther King, then they go sit on the make with you. Then they kind of the ground, let them tell people listen. So, and when they see even right on the Europe,
no, times change. Time change. The time change. We're in a different time zone. And activists, in some cases, particularly, not necessarily for say passing in the ground. You understand? We look like Imam Khomeini, be they France, we be the first evolution. There are a lot of activists that were not necessarily the country before activism continue. But anyway, continue. Yeah, everybody opinion count. Right.
Exactly. Because I believe saying that the right talk to me talk, so everybody gets in right for say waiting they want say let everybody just express because when you open this platform, most or mainly for everybody say waiting they in mind, let express your opinion. But I don't believe say anybody can right for come attack anybody now when they say something. Somebody could tell this person say that this, somebody will tell this person and say so. If you did against whatsoever or somebody to talk, if you don't get time, don't listen. I think everybody get right, for do and say, as long as they don't attack nobody, not use, any abusive word, against whosoever. I think we get right, and then I like really how you the handle of things them and so on. So thank you very much. So
all right. Thank you for your contribution. Okay, Laura had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. All right, we missed this caller. All right. The family, let's just try Mohamed Bangura one more time. Caller, let's just brush off you. Sorry about that. Let's just try Mohamed Bangura one more time. If we go get her, if we not get her now, we go open the line more. Let's just try for contact back Mohamed Bangura one more time.
We country slow, we want for no. Why not they grow? Yeah, we want for no, Waiting make we country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Then now we they die from. If I they try for go before. I beg, do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so if I try for go before, I beg, do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so before they do them, thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we come.
It seems as if we know we will get Mohamed Bangura because he not even pick safe. The first one will be pick, the background was noisy, but this time around, he not pick, which means on still in a very busy place. Like I say, not to I say na in calls you back. So anyway, we'll go try. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow when a Saturday, we go deeper engagement. We can't tell you what he go to America, and most of the questions they would already tell or we will ask her. So now we just concentrate on who calls them and wanna text them. A bit lower round of the program. We apologize for that. Our apologies for that anyway. This it be under control. It give him full consent. Now man we you can normally honor itself. You know, the last time we called Taya back into so we understand that. All right, Slowy, add voice there. Yes, who side they call from?
Yeah, they call from Dubai. I mean, I'll be the previous caller. I decided to call again.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I appreciate where you come in. You try to make the protocol clear. This is not a public forum. You open up for all voices, all dissenting views. The most important thing.
Hello? All right, okay. Now we had another voice. It seems as if that voice they get issue. Yes, call outside they call from.
They come from US.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I just want to bring some references, then people that they talk about Adebayo, the insights and all this kind of thing. I believe saying that their own opinion, I know they condemn them, but you want to bring them back to references of like Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Jesus Christ, and they can redeem the world. Jesus Christ not go to school. Prophet Muhammad not go to school. Lord left them, prophet them. Mark Zuckerberg, ending in college. Bill Gates, then they all not end in colleges, but they come with a development way or we all they used to do. So they don't know, then they take Adebayo because Adebayo not go to school. Some of the people that we hate Adebayo, then go believe and later on, if Adebayo is time don't pass, then go say, oh, this man they do this. We all who they decry Adebayo, we all get for Hela after Adebayo in time don't know, or after we achieve final peace in that country. Now, all people, them people they're not can they think why God can direct this guy for make they will cause even if they cause you, it is still listening. Because if no one listen and listening calls, people they know they talk about them. But even if they cause people, then they still listen to that as something God give. If we want area, we know the area. If we get for area, we get for area. So let people they know they talk say this man is bad totally. But again, at their own opinion. So some followers they will follow them.
You get 30 seconds more. 30 seconds more.
So this is my own advice no more. My own contribution. This guy has special gift for this Iranian people there. Now we not value, but some people are waiting hate and they go still back there. And nobody no go take out from that. You get PhD, you get masters, they compare Adebayo at this point in time in that country.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your contribution.
Nobody knows in the country.
All right.
Thank you.
Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. Hello? All right, now take another call. Now we had another voice. Yes. Call outside the call from.
Yes, sir. Yes, I call from Dubai.
All right, go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, I see like the previous callers and way like this last one. The point we need to try for is first of all, I can condemn the killings where they happen from the military or the police. The government for investigate them, they for try the soldier or police, and they for jail them for that crime. For the Adebayo call for demonstration, not to bad thing on himself, but when he can pull audio for say like this is so when I go burn this person I will kill him. It incite violence. I think some of the viewers or the listeners they don't really follow up. Okay, recently he pulled audio. I know somebody. He pull audio. He cause him oma. He say he understands when they say strike. The person they pull him boss them for later on. If he boss them come out, they make them burn them. Why you for do that? You don't call for demonstration. Let people go demonstrate. Or not begin threatening people and say if they come out, they for go burn their house or they go burn their motor car them because they come out or they broke their glass them. So
For people who admire Adebayo, they get right. Look, Adolf Hitler, 30 the people that admire him. After he killed 6 million Jews, but 30 the people that admire him. You get Nazi, then 30 then they put the badge on. So, in natural for it, Samboka the mosquito. 30 they get some people that admire Samboka the mosquito for CS, have been freedom fighter. But we know to freedom fighter. They can't just destroy Salon and burn everything. So, everybody gets your own lens where they look at. If you like Adebayo, you like him. Nobody know the force you follow, you not like Adebayo. But you able to talk, say, Adebayo will call, say, you able to oppose the government, you able to criticize the government, you able to call for demonstration. But that aspect where they say, when I go burn, when I go kill, or when I go destroy this, people are out. Now, some of them things in the woman I like, let people see them. If a genuine like Salon, you able to talk, you able to oppose the government. You know, nobody knows.
You get 30 seconds more. 30 seconds more.
For oppose the government, now one thing, and for oppose the inside. Me na the inside part of them, I don't like. I can tell you for free. The inside part of them, now I don't like. So most of the people who are defending them, let them begin look into that. I want to flip the point. APC get what kind of power? Look, assume APC kind of power. We know Africa, nothing going to go on behind again. Everything going to go up because now the global crisis. Look, assume so get one other person they call Amokachi. Instead go to London, he just pull audio, then
right.
strike, then
Okay.
they go destroy.
Thank you for your contribution. Now we had another voice. You go call back, caller.
Why this man did stop it?
Now we had another voice. You go call back, caller, when 2 minutes done. When it's 2 minutes done, you go call back. If the line not choke, yes, call outside the call back. Outside the call from, please.
Hello?
Outside the call from.
I call from Algeria.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, I talk concerning. I call from Algeria. Algeria. Okay. I talk concerning this Adebayo and Madabio. And people they feel say Adebayo na the wrong thing they do. No say Madabio do the wrong thing. Because Madabio they think say the people in La Salon they get life. Because as for me, what I think, what I can understand. Madabio they think about the people in La Salon. Look at things they go up every day and then they try for pay as them. They pay honorable them, plenty money, take taxes them per diem. They take per diem towards the pay. Come on, this is the pay me. Look, I don't want to talk stuff because this I don't want to start myself. I just say I will call back later.
Oh yeah, all right, thank you. Understand. All right, so we had another. Okay, we don't miss his voice. Another caller. One caller called just now. I mean, few. You talk about okay, even use the airport as cargo. The airport, Lunge Old Airport. What a brilliant idea, Anyway, we had another voice. Yes, who side they call from?
Yes, man. Man, we don't call before.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
The problem is na Salon hypocrisy na too much in that country. We all know waiting are the main problem. First of all, suffering in the country, prices then everything go up. Because if we all remember 2018, but before even that, people like Ben Kalfala and the rest of them, they set up a protest saying petrol was expensive at 6,000, a bag of rice was like 200,000 euros. And now look at the situation. 6 years down the line, or just over 5 years. You understand? So the people who are now voted, Kone messed up the whole thing. What's come to world, they should have gone for a second round. So the main issue here is Kone and the president that actually messed up. And now we get like almost $500 million from the United States, which if I don't change the country scenario, how much is it to rerun another election? It will probably cost you $10 million US, maybe 20, 30. Let's say even that. So like, if really Bio is saying he is the father of democracy, and right now democracy is under attack, my friend, for him to prove the people wrong, just say, okay, 6 months time, let's set another election. If he knows his work, he's done enough to be re-elected, come on, man, it's just for the sake of peace. You know, you come to power after certain time, your time is up, you're gone. But it's all about the legacy you create, you live after that. It's really disheartening. These people are very selfish, my friend. Very selfish. And it's so sad. You know, like they take the country in the ransom, like they own it. And they don't own that country. It's for all of us. Some of us will left here and come just for one reason or the other. You know, it's very disheartening. Just few people out there thinking they own the country.
You get 20. You get 20 seconds more.
You know, so like really, they really need to sit down and get themselves together, because what's going on is not really good. And a lot of us are getting a bit more wind up and upset, which is gonna cause a lot of trouble. So they really need to know what's going on down there. Really. Kone, if there is a proper judiciary, Kone right now should have been arrested.
Thank you very much for your contribution. That's a brilliant contribution you don't make. All right. Oh, we had another voice. You make, yes, call outside they call from. All right. Call outside they call from. Whose side they call from? Whose side they call from?
Hello?
Yeah, whose side they call from?
They call from the United States.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Really, to be sincere, I want for first and foremost, within 1 second, for tell you thank you. You really try for we for blue mind. Actually, people they not to say they don't know what in Mother Bio they do and why it they do. What it they do now the worst now what a man in life now the worst the way God hates now this world now all night it's together now they do. Adebayo, I don't talk this thing over and over. Adebayo now call the parts of the names of the parts of the mortal man. When you know they do the right thing, you they do the wrong thing, they do and continually, then therefore they call the parts with the part body. It don't mean nothing. The name the way Adebayo they call is just equals to when somebody say, you nose, that you big nose, they know the vex because they say you big nose. But what about the big killings where they happy? What about the big trangerness where they in the world, in the country? What about the big seizure? You did the one where can't talk, so yes, not true. But you very well know now refuse it, then they refuse for no say, Madam, you bad to report. But I want the encouragement to people there. Let them be. The Bible say, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And the one thing I know again, if you want jump, go up. If you go down, now we down time, now we pass.
You get 30 seconds more. 30 seconds more.
Situation where anybody can now, you know, go play with Sierra Leone again. So now that no more me get. Thank you very much. Komon-Tok. Me na Madam Komon-Yeri.
All right.
Bye.
Madam Komon-Yeri, thank you. All right. So we had another voice. Yeah, now we had another voice. Yes. Who's that they call from?
Yeah, I'm Komon-Tok. Coming back here. Call from Germany.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that guy we talk about Hitler, you know, Hitler business. The guy, you know, a funny man. Man, when they talk for the country, anybody when they fight for the country. And the guy they talk about, they compare with Hitler. Hitler, in support of what he gets, you know, now very people, the minority, not the majority. So now stupid talk that guy talk.
No. We not get for allow that you can cause person directly. Let's just clarify first. Caller, just wait. The thing is, Lord, we just settle this once and for all. You know, we get for control with emotion. When somebody we can disagree and agree, or we just sometimes, I mean, sometimes we can be so emotional that we feel say nobody not get for talk anything we know for one for every. This is not the problem at the country. This what the demand they make na reference they mix it. There are people there, no matter certain get party. Now the time for talk. No matter how person bad, it gets people away they support her. No matter how person good, it get people away no like her. So now that's I think say the point where they try for making reference to Hitler. Hitler up till now people anyway they celebrate her, we still value her. I think now the time for talk. But the point is another for defend the guy. The guy will call by defend himself. I don't make them clear now, yeah. We know they allow let person cost person. Do ya if you make a point, you can criticize anybody, including me. But do ya will not they entertain cost. If a person cost, then definitely we will deny you the mic because we own guidelines and inside this talking points community, we don't push costs off. You can talk all kind of way because we believe according to me own thinking, my own opinion you not to pass the cost for pass the point. You can pass the point without cost. But anyway, there are a lot we just take in that kind matured way, criticize the point, disagree, why you not agree. I like that lot just put on so we criticize everybody now, everybody there for everybody, no sacred cow not there for criticize, including me. So Lord we just put on so Lord we practice the democracy we want. Lord we start for practice and we only talk about democracy, not so. No, we allow that for prevail talking points community. All right. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello?
Yeah, which side they call from?
I call from Germany.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, I talk about concerning Adebayo. Adebayo, I know hate what thing they do, then I know like what thing they happen in Sierra Leone, but Adebayo, the way they do things, it disturb people in that country there because for me on sense and me on opinion about Adebayo between Adebayo and Madabio, it's like most of the things that where they do in Sierra Leone, they do it indeliberately because of Adebayo in business. You understand? Because then they take on for say Adebayo na APC.
Now for all you sets, please, because we'll talk to without you listen yourself. They work so. Dolly sets.
They take and say Adebayo na APC supporter, but I don't know.
You get me?
Adebayo.
You get me
Yeah,
now for Dolly sets.
Yeah.
Dolly sets.
Okay. Okay. So but putting in the way Adebayo they talk, they link out with APC, but I don't blame Adebayo himself saying that APC back at the blame because if they know for say Adebayo, they in favor of them party or they not a party member, at least they can out plain to the people there and tell them what the reality between them and Adebayo. But APC they do that one day. Then just set mode, they see thing in the wrong, thing they go wrong in the country, then they come out and talk to the people and themselves say they contribute to things they go on that country for now. You understand? Adebayo, if he know for say he want fight for Sierra Leone, at least like he go to Sierra Leone, he go from own party, like he be as a democratic somebody and criticize the government what he want for criticize. Well, like they na other people in country, they talk na media, they send on audio, they send on Sierra Leone, they confuse people and blame them.
All right, you get 30 seconds more.
So me na dande no more na contribution. Adebayo like he stop what he do so. It disturb Sierra Leone people there against the government where it in power right now. Because until then the way they happen they do it indeliberately because of what Adebayo they talk and what Adebayo they talk about the government. So now that is my contribution.
All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, but that woman not agree.
All right, go ahead. You get the platform.
Yeah, I just want to respond quickly to some calls them where people then get a right for make their own opinion indeed. But now we understand things. government na government. It covers the whole country, not just one part or another than party. Although the person when they call the call first lady, he don't set her now in mind say that only one na SLPP na in a through Sierra Leone. And even the one that when they say they arrest, if you check the one that when they say they release na SLPP, they don't care about the people that where they can go say click voters them. We're not the under, now outside and no say better day in favor of them, not the vote. They don't care about them. Now only Uran and SNP they care, so that's wrong. If Adebayo, they talk, the whole country, they listen to that today. The government, the so-called president, he said he did verification and reconciliation, whatever, life he gets. Because to me, as a social justice person, I don't feel say that man they get any degree. They're all true. The woman or the man, I don't know how they go by degree. If I never able to get this kind of attention, it's because it is talk to the people them, it is point the issues them when they pay the people them. And it gets no right for kill. It gets for engage the people them. If they demonstrate stuff like how the time of the woman they take over the street, it goes back to them. You not kill them. What thing happen for talk to the people them? You know, they see when they dance on stage. They tell them they don't say, "I don't get votes now," but if they go dance. Now you know, I don't get votes now. The people at the top say, "I'm going to kill that bullock, I'm going to kill this." Why did they campaign? Go and all the go and dance, and you still get carried into that place. For goodness sake, people that talk true.
Okay.
Will not talk true.
You get 30 seconds more.
This man get for engage the youth them. You get for engage the youth them. That is all. But thank God that secret election, and you go if you turn that election by body power. Take care.
All right, thank you for contribution. Now we had another voice. All right, we missed this voice. Okay, now we had another voice. Yes, who's that you call from, please?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, who's that you call from?
They call from England.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
They listen, they answer to this last caller. He can't talk about Adebayo say he can accuse because it's an accusation of the Adebayo na APC member. From the beginning, Adebayo they always say, "I'm not an APC member." So if he can talk say APC, they're supposed to can tell Adebayo for me stop which he do because now APC member. Is there any proof for say Adebayo na APC member? Okay. The second point, what about Madabio? Where in body guy in military made him in the way kill people there. Madabio don't want to come in the man who don't speak. You don't want to tell Madabio may go out there, may stop the killing. May think about this. What would they talk? If Madabio na there I then get na there idol, then get for think about this Iranian people. Let's be honest to our people. Love with people there. Talk to the one who they kill, not talk to the one where they talk about the country. Now, your contribution is.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. Now we had another voice. Okay, we missed this voice. Okay. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, I call from Berlin.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, that guy we made talk about this guy Adebayo, you know. You get time, I don't say that program, Mr. Komon-Tok. You know what I mean? Salon, our country. Adebayo no get nothing for do with salon cleaning business. You know? We gotta be honest to ourselves. You know what I mean? We gotta be honest, man. Honest to ourselves. You know? This guy, he can't talk about say Adebayo and the good salon. You know? It don't make sense. You know? We don't say Satan get fans there. All man know that. You know? Don't let them get in there. This scoot way will not good food to ourselves. Neither affect the salon today. Neither affect we because we're not honest to ourselves. You know? Not to Adebayo the whole Sagarion. You know? This boy, he they show the people which is the tell people which is the reality. but with some people, I mean, you know, we they see they show people that fake business, you know. I don't know what I want to say. You know, they say, you know, a pity. Look what you go. Look the killing, look the suffering. You know, no jobs, nothing, man. Nothing to go on Australia, nothing. You know, the man can't be take election. If you say you win the election, why make you need to call for a you know a good match? You know, if you say if you say you be safe, you win this election. Why make you make new one? You know, look right now. Understand see right away. The MCC, they also spend for this money we they police are you know, they continue go on. So this color they call it accountable Adibayo local this that you know. Anyway, it's sorry man. I know I just want to say because
right.
you know it's in he film him out, you know, he film him out. You know, when the guy is doing and they talk with him now, Adibayo this that you know. And they can say can't talk for Adibayo. Not big real man, you know. This company they do shit, man. They do nothing, you know.
Thank you for your
They suffer,
contribution.
man. They suffer. You say back here, what's done as a Komon-Tok? You back up for the experimental people. I don't say you can try, you know, but you allow this guy in the chocolate see Adebayo, then they make all this.
No, look. You know, listen. The point why they make here is I will address this. So allow talk with this person, allow this person. First and foremost, I don't make this many million times. I will clarify this back. This platform is for all Sierra Leoneans. We not create this platform for a political party. We create an exclusively for the people of Sierra Leone. And now because we feel say we all want let democracy prevail and we enjoy the democracy. Now then country they live. We are in everybody get rights to criticize everybody. Everybody get right to opinion. That's not the thing. I don't know why some people then can look at and say it's just okay for let we give certain people, we make them sacred, we'll never talk about it, we'll never criticize, we'll never talk about it, we'll exempt them. It's wrong. And this man already talk about me giving this guy audience. Yes, everybody get right now, yeah. And you talk about I get I'm not able to understand how some people I mean let people pay attention clearly. And they moderate the program and they give chance to everybody. If you 2 minutes done, if you want call back, you open up a call. However, the thing what we know they agree on, you know, go cause person, you know, go attack person, you know, make a point, criticize the person. No, I mean, this I don't make a million times, but we'll continue to remind people on that. The platform is for all Sierra Leoneans, and nobody know there for who exempt from follow no talk about. I mean, follow no criticize, including me. You know, by right, I go say, okay, when they criticize everybody except me. Anybody who criticize me, but now, because criticism, nothing way can good. Not to all time they for praise you. Anytime when you do something, everybody they praise you. Be careful. Anytime when they do something, everybody they praise you, say, now the right thing they do, be careful. There should be certain sets of people that will be critical. Yes, there are prophets and we come for can give salvation to mankind. Then criticize them. Don't go to them prophets and say, when I left them. Not so, like we the Muslims say, we prophets go to Taif. People then stoner Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then stoner. Angel Jibril come according to the narration. What you all do them people there? It's no left them. And today, Taif now they produce the biggest check there. And then they pull them. So criticism not you way nobody not for put barrier na ya. All man get your opinion. If somebody they make your opinion, if you not like your opinion, say I disagree with this guy, but now your opinion, I so me think that's fine. Lord, we learn this. If we truly want practice democracy, we go for accept criticism from everybody, from all angles. Otherwise, what's the point of us criticizing the government for saying they're not like dissenting voice? The way they kind of talking point community, when they try for criticize talking Mr. Komon-Tok at the vex, I say no, nobody never criticize me. Nobody never talk because what they do for salon people to say big. No, I'm not saying at the right thing and we for left, no, we open up, you know. I can always say criticism nothing will for endure, for accept, because sometimes it gets a big role. It can change your life, you know, because we are not perfect. The fact that we are all, I mean, we all get to mistakes in what they do. Certainty, they feel like say they do good, but I mean, you must get to error. So if somebody they under, not to the under we can surround you, can tell you the truth. Now the person will not like you. Now sometimes they are really not like you. Now they tell you the truth. You enemy can tell you the truth. I'm telling you. So Lord, we just open up mind. Lord, we get open mind. Lord, put emotions aside. We all know what's happening at the election. Nobody know the when the past person know and talk to. But based on the evidence, we don't put and we and know. We all know what to take place. So now the Lord puts aside. So Lord, we open up, open mind, and now we allow the voice there. People and they want call. They say get their opinion, then get them right. So Lord, we just add more calls there. Please, people, Lord, just get this one. All right. Yes. Who say call? Your side call from?
Yeah, call from Steve German.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
I want still for talk to this man where they try for criticize me about Adebayo in business. You understand? Adebayo, if you know say Adebayo not a politician, number one. That man not a politician. If that man a politician for Sierra Leone, a membership of a politics man of Sierra Leone, anything he do about in politics, anything he talk about Sierra Leone in business, he get 100% right. But Adebayo not a politician. People in the get money, people in the get respect for you. So I not go say now. So people in there Sierra Leone that because of Adebayo then Europe anything what he talk about politics and Sierra Leone, then they follow up. What thing cause that one day, today, because of we opposition party, the APC party don't weaken na your point. All this talk where Adebayo they talk, they criticize government. Now APC na they get that right there. Because now they get the certificate as a politician, and they get the certificate as an opposition. Adebayo not opposition for Sierra Leone. We not sabi politics today, neither tomorrow. You understand?
But as Sierra Leonean, every Sierra Leonean get right for oppose the government. Every Sierra Leonean.
I make a talk say if you want to fight for Sierra Leone, look that man South Africa.
No, for fight for Salone, caller, that just help you. For fight for Salone, you not necessarily pass you. No, you don't necessarily. Listen. For fight for the country. No, listen, caller. For fight for the country, no me say pass you go register a political party. You can be ordinary citizen. You can, if it's not to be a politician, for fight for the country. So you do it in different versions. So it not necessarily be. So might not be a politician. I mean, you get activists, you get civil society. These are not politicians. They only care about the interests of the common man. So it's not about you having to go into politics for fight for the people and for oppose the government. You can be an ordinary citizen, or you can choose for be a part of a civil society, or you can be even a politician. So everybody get right for point out things that way not they go wrong or not they go right in the country and make them clear to people. So let me just get down the clear say you don't necessarily pass to be a politician or you go into politics or register politician.
I don't get the point. I don't get the but
okay, you get
the wrong thing there.
You get 30 seconds more.
Which are the wrong thing there in Sierra Leone right now. We know for say APC and SLPP, and then at the strong party in the country. Anyone with in a power, in comping get right for criticize and 100%. Now then can get that debate then the. But we all will see now the APC government how they don't weaken.
All right, thank you.
They don't take all the body. Would they take and say now they don't take all the body. They don't get into Adebayo.
All right, thank you for your contribution.
Not a thing for me.
Okay, now we had another voice. Yes, caller outside the call from. Although they take 2 more calls, because the program today is not about Adebayo, but you don't turn on like Adebayo now can make program for. We don't make the program for Adebayo, but now so the conversation don't end sooner. Well, so they take 2 more calls, we end the program. Yes, who side the call from?
Yeah, I call from England.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Listen, this guy that talk about Adebayo, this is not about Adebayo. This, I think, say we get for see the point. The reality is, Adebayo the fetch for everybody, even for the main man. So for ordinary man as alone. So I think say everybody try to talk anything negative about Adebayo. It's bad. The man sacrificing life. He sacrificed everything for this country. Everything. They are the only Sierra Leone and team up for Salon. It's not about SLPP or APC. People, they suffer in Salon. The man team up is sacrificing life for this country. So man just they talk, all kind of talk, against the man. Why make nobody over team up and praise the guy? Say, boy, may God bless you. And pray for the guy. Continue to go bad. This is not about SLPP or APC. Me, I'm not supposed nobody. I just as a Sierra Leonean, we just go behind the brother. It's sad. We need to wake up, open we eye. Anybody are the only man they say things that salary happen. They say when I come when they come out. Tell me what anytime any government ever say when I come when they fall around. No. So why they nobody for listen to this man here? They continue to go bad. Anybody get paid for this? The man they work now all they suffer. They suffer now all they work. They talk to one every single day for the past 7 years. Nobody appreciates. But some people we are so selfish. We are so selfish. We need to stop this. It's not about what you gain from a country. It's about you people there. People there, they suffer, not get nothing. Think about the ordinary people. Look what the other minister said the last time. Said if they cannot go to school because of uniform. Would that be very rubbish there? Because he knows say, or they all the force people men go to school. But I'm gonna wake up, wake up.
All right, you get 15 seconds more.
It's good. The white man going back and pull Madam Biwanda. Now we get for Tima for country. Yeah, and we get for Tima for country. They don't kill so many times in Africa. They never go there. The only time they go there if they have their own benefit, like what happened with Gaddafi. So let's wake up as Sierra Leoneans. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
Have a beautiful day and God bless you.
All right, God bless you too. Yes, now we had this last caller. All right, okay. Now we had this other voice. I don't know whose voice this. Yes, who said this voice they come on? All right. You welcome to the Komon-Tok community. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Thank you. You don't tell what they call, but this call away they criticize Adebayo. Now himself want to oppose. Let me tell you something. This man don't know what's an activist. He don't know what's a politicians. Now two different people. Activists not belong to no political party. They talk in the favor of the people and the country. Politicians they go only for in gain. Whether the people they suffer, they don't suffer. And moreover, they don't take this to say Adebayo the cost money cost. Let me tell you, Adebayo not get soldiers, you don't get police, you don't get SST, what they call Delta, and they call them. You don't get forest guard. Imami cost 9 weapon, 9 nuclear weapon. Anytime we go around, things then go steady. Believe me, if not for Adebayo, that country for don't go more than this. If the government they compete itself with Adebayo, that's for seriously because the government not responsible. We all in Europe now. You see how other government they operate. We get people in how they call pressure groups, activists. They wouldn't go against the government, but the government don't get time for them. They don't get time for them. What the government get time for that? They work. When you work, even they criticize you, the people where they work for, they don't say yes, you do work. And criticism is very good for knocking a backo and tell you, say, hey, man, what you do not good. Change immediately. Now, make democracy in Europe now. Africa will not get a system there, especially in this time of the government. This government will get so. You can remember the time where
You get 20 seconds more. 20 seconds more.
Okay. A lot of pressure groups, the way they come on, consensus, you know, them pressure groups, and the school don't get time for them. It is saying not to social media, it operates. It operates salon. You understand? You don't rule social media, and salon is rule. So, I mean that take care.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
This last squeezing, this are the last lucky caller for tonight. You know, the last lucky caller for tonight. Go ahead.
I'm glad where you bring up this program and also God bless you.
Who side they call from?
What you may want for say
I dey call from United States of America.
All right, go ahead. You get 2 minutes. You're not the last lucky caller.
Okay. I dey call in respect of this caller where they criticize Adebayo, where if we for realize say the institutions in Asalo don't fail the people of Sierra Leone. And the so-called civil society people don't fail the people of Sierra Leone. So the only stand-up Sierra Leonean who fought resiliently for the people of Sierra Leone are Adebayo. And the things the way Adebayo makes sure say the country go in a way that the government will misuse and abuse the people's rights, then come to their senses a little bit because of Adebayo resilience. And waiting Adebayo pick out from the government and also the people them where they seize advantage back. Mr. Komon-Tok, if not because of Adebayo, will cost some of them people are the mama there. Like we people have also suffer past so. We people have also suffer past so because first and foremost, see the massive human rights violation where they happen at the country. See the massive hunger. Country go there, they want to raise a cost of living on the fear or any other community. They don't communicate to the people and say, now this X, Y, and Z want for do, una sit and negotiate to the people. Where they want to voice it out, say that advantage and other things. Then he use an abusive language because you not get weapon for you not tell people to go to bush. Other people in the car and they lash at and they blast them. It don't make sense. It really they put me off sometimes when they listen to Sierra Leone and brothers and sisters and they fight against the only stand-up person. The only stand-up person. Then people are not fabricated thing that they do, that they lie how people and they make like as if they are helping, but they are helping themselves. And then people look the sufferness where they happen at the country right now. All things all man just they live your own way. All man just they live your own way. Then one the way they arrest you on this September 9, this September 11. Tell me, who's the if you say the one they go come on a prison? Where some man now where they tell us say go sell line it come up for go sell the arrest. Then people are innocent soldier man and policeman where they put overthrow power. They say they want to overthrow the government. Who's I going for more? Who's I arms and ammunition for more? How they want for overthrow the government? Where them then the language of Panema would. Long now 4 years this they do na Panema would them people picking the whole and Alonso. 4 years they do na Panema would. Who have ever talked for them? Not to about the last course.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution, brother. You get 10 seconds more for Laura wrap up the program.
They ever include them people in the inside, the whole of our just one of their mother and all those stuff. When I am over 30 something people there.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate. Yeah, we appreciate you. All right, okay. All right, so Fambul, we don't end up the calls for tonight. We don't end up the calls. I see a lot of people and actually try for call, but anyway, just I really just squeeze this gentleman. You don't call too much. I almost don't done the show, but anyway, go ahead. Hello.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Not bad, pa. Who's are you they call from?
I call from London.
All right, you get 2 minutes. I make exceptional for you, honestly. Go ahead.
It look like well, let God bless. You know, the two who don't see a saloon. The two who don't see a saloon, we don't see say they know they talk to. Now two people they know one for let they talk. And you know there is a tape. They find for the people they listen that tape. I think I sent them to now audio about a guy will give a two picture of Mother Bill and what's they have in a salon. It go good for them people that listen to that tape. That tape they resonate with waiting as a people's salon. You know, and now the most wicked leader we ever get in that country. You know, it appears say people that don't forget say Mother Bill. If you get a brother where they call Steve Bill, then buy a boat which cost about $700,000. Then Mother Bill, because Naomi they in charge of arms and ammunition, that's ending at the AFRC. He give brother Steve Bill the contract with one Lebanese guy who they call Hamza. So Hamza go buy the boat, then they're not agree for pay when they're ready for go. So Hamza take the Salon government na court. The Salon court not give him the judgment. During Pakaba in them, say they move on to an Isbaiko in them. They go to ECOWAS give him the mandate say Pakaba say no they pay. So you know this the way they happen at Salon. Now, because a lot of the people that they call when they battle this government, if you look, they don't give them scholarship for car abroad. Some of them, they don't make them, you know, they benefit one way or the other from the government. So they know they ever talk to you. But Adebayo, if the only weapon where people they get, where you know atomic bomb, where you keep up, that man make us, that will make them listen. We don't know go. We not go support Mamikos, but if not able forget for make them listen, then let them listen. But the true, I know this alone. A lot of evil things that we then do. That mandate in tape I send them to you. Although it gets almost 95% of the thing that we send that to, and something in the way it miss out. So I go really let for get in touch with that guy for make I able to get him some of the things that not make that thing because them people they don't get for go free. They get for then tip the election. Monica, the old man know this, but still people and still they talk say he win. He don't win. Nobody know he don't win that election day. So Salon people they for understand say that man they not illegitimate leader. Like when you born picking, they don't get papa. I mean he get papa, but they don't marry the mama. He just the kind of Salon. People that they talk, even when they go United Nations, people are not able to understand how international things they work. If you go there in another man country, they can provide security, they can provide motorcade for you. People in a Salon and they talk. The American government position is that Salon election not credible, then get for being private investigators and Mother Bill, they don't ask them for let go to ICC courts, let go answer. That no get for change. Elect what you go to the United Nations.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. And you'll just clarify, I'm not asking for going to ICC. Now the prosecutor make request for talk with her. So we don't know it. There has been no charges because you know a widely listened platform. We're not going to pass any information that will not correct. Within the information what we get, the ICC prosecutor send a request for make them go get a discussion. Well, we don't know it. We don't know whether it will happen or it not happen yet until time they force. We go know. But as it stands, no officially indicted or ICC no say the open investigation. But there are a lot of process before even we come to indictment and get for open investigation and get for look if there is a case. I mean, there are a lot of processes anyway. So we'll keep on our breast. We'll just correct something and we feel say we need for correct. Let people who they believe here let not take us and from talking point platform. ICC don't call her. But anyway, the contribution where you make is brilliant. Like the gunboats, I don't agree about her. Hamza in case, I don't agree about her. You're right. The information we put are not a disputer at all. I go listen to what you send, and if it's of public interest, definitely I go bring a calm. You know, before I end this thing, I take them 3 points here. And I make always I can see my best parts now owner they call and that they learn and that they understand and I so like that they somebody three callers and una all call them important, to be honest. But let's take them points here. Like for example, we are ports. Two people and call them count two different opinions. The one mommy called from Lunge, he say even if the government be renovate that place, they make it like hotel. I mean, we they make money out of it. I mean, that is a fact. We they make money out of it. Money. Another person called. He said, "What about if we transform that place? I mean, the infrastructure there, we turn it into cargo. I mean, look at how much they pay for sheep. I mean, another brilliant idea and the money they can inside. You know, another person they talk about the election. Now, 450 million posa. 450 million don't posa. Somebody call, I don't know, say he call, he say, if we spend past salo election, say we're not going to spend past 30 million. You call it 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, I agree with her. I agree with her. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Okay. Look how much they at stake. 450 million. Now, law inflator say we spend $50 million, for example. Law putter, we're not get for rich. Once, if we spend 50 million, we'll get a genuine, free and fair election where the international community, where the sponsor, we accept and they're willing for giving out, not to profit to don't make. It don't matter whether for being that host, not to, it don't matter whether for Sido. Marabioki don't do all the compact. It don't pass all the scores there. But it not necessarily power for Sido receive that money there. If not free and fair winner, that's fine. But if you get a question mark, you get concerned. International observer then get concerned, and they want me to rectify. I feel say in the interest of the country, just like when they call, they talk. What's wrong? I like the way the caller they make. They say, what's wrong? What's wrong if we decide for go that part there for spend $30 million, $40 million for satisfy the criteria? Yeah, not forget about this talk. I will say we're independent. Nobody not get for. Forget about the independent. We are not independent. Forget about. Go look the word. Google the type the word dictionary. The dictionary word of independence. There's no country not the world on an independent country. Forget about Salon. No country. Quote me. No country not the world on an independent country. No country not the world. Yeah, you read me. You get it. We are interdependent. America, when at the super world power, then then can rely on Sierra Leone for certain thing. Bauxite, to understand. Then get American company also. The world today, particularly who don't live in this small. Internet don't make it so small. The electricity don't make it so small. If you listen to Kofi Annan at one time where they talk about it, say we live in a global village. Everything don't become so small now. We are interdependent connectivity. For example, look what's in the happen where COVID come now China. Before you remember, it don't spread in the one world. You understand? So just for tell you, see how connectivity it's they know they happen because people know it's interconnectivity not there. But the world, China own a very powerful country. Need country in Africa. Russia, America, UK, they need country in Africa. America need country. So that's so the world, they no country, no they. These are just what I say, make believe just for no country, know the way independent. Even America, they're not independent on it. Interdependence we get. So don't forget about this. These are politicians and just the hype people and say we're independent. But if you really look at the word itself, the meaning of independence, you're gonna say it not exist. The word independent, it not exist in a country sense. What we get now interdependence, according to my opinion, where I know a lot of people there that will see this sense without the time for talk. But anyway, not to that to come for anyway. I don't have time for explain to you. I think them points when people are raised, it makes no sense. What's wrong if we spend $30 million, $40 million for clarify all the doubt? If Namada be a win, he will continue. If not to win again, another person win, the person continue from side stop. We get to 400 million, 450 million. We will change the lives or improve the lives of a lot of Sierra Leoneans. I think this all makes sense. And this particular airport, I wish them big one then listen and take their ideas. A very brilliant idea, Anyway, we're not the short of ideas always as Sierra Leoneans. It's just that the implementation side of it now we can get problem with time. All right, so Fambole, we don't spend almost going to 3 hours. Wow. I've been expecting this program will be short, but now almost 3 hours, so now 2 hours 43 minutes. I can imagine that. It's not easy. But anyway, I told my plenty. Thank you. Definitely tomorrow we'll come back with something very, very interesting. As always. All right, bye.
Talking Point platform. TTP TV. Oh yeah. mama salute. Now we all come together as well. For tomorrow, now we gon' make salute. Just one platform for news every day. Now we country salute. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.